Welcome back. Today, we are exploring another fundamental concept in geography: region. A region is any area on Earth's surface bound together by unifying characteristics. While location tells us where a place is, region helps us group places together to make the complexity of our world manageable and easier to understand. Geographers divide the world into three distinct types of regions. First, formal regions. These are areas defined by official, uniform, or measurable boundaries, such as administrative borders, climate zones, or language groups. Second, functional regions. These are areas organized around a central focal point or node, linked by systems like transportation networks, economic trade hubs, or communication grids. Third, perceptual or vernacular regions. These are areas defined by people's shared feelings, cultural stereotypes, or mental maps, rather than rigid official lines. To see how these regional classifications function in the real world, let's analyze the Philippines through a physical, administrative, and historical lens. First, let's look at formal regions. These are clearly defined and recognized by official consensus. By executive order, the Philippines is officially divided into 17 administrative regions, such as Region 3, Central Luzon, Region 7, Central Visayas, or BARM. These borders are established by the government to streamline public administration, resource allocation, and economic planning. Beyond political lines, the Philippines is formally categorized by geography and language. For instance, the Cordillera Administrative Region, CAR, is a formal region defined both by its mountainous topography and its distinct indigenous ethnic communities. Similarly, linguistic regions exist where specific languages dominate, such as the Ilocandia region in northern Luzon, where Ilocano is the primary language, or the Bicol region unified by Bicolano dialects. Historically, these formal linguistic and geographic divisions often kept early island societies distinct, leading to strong regional identities that persist today. Next, let's examine functional regions. These regions function like a central engine with surrounding areas dependent on that core node. The prime example of a functional region in the Philippines is Metro Manila, the national capital region. Though made up of distinct cities, it functions as a single urban node. Highways like EDSA, rail lines like the LRT and MRT, and economic commuter routes connect surrounding provinces, such as Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, and Rizal, into an extended functional metropolitan region, often called Greater Manila. Functional regions are not new. Before Spanish colonization, places like Sulu and Cebu acted as major functional regional cores. The Sultanate of Sulu functioned as a vibrant maritime trading node, connecting surrounding island communities, North Borneo, and foreign merchants through organized sea trade routes. In functional regions, boundaries fluctuate depending on how far the central hub's influence, transportation, or economic services reach. Finally, let's discuss perceptual or vernacular regions. These exist in people's minds and are shaped by history, culture, and shared identity. Consider the perception of the Muslim Mindanao. Historically, because the Spanish Empire was never able to fully subjugate the Muslim sultanates in Mindanao and the Sulu archipelago, the region developed a distinct historical identity separate from the Christianized Luzon and Visayas. Over centuries, this perceptual region of Bangsamoro, Nation of Moro, was built on a shared history of resistance and cultural preservation. Today, that strong perceptual identity ultimately paved the way for the creation of a formal autonomous region, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, BARMM. Another perceptual region in Philippine political history is the Solid North, referring to the northern Ilocano-speaking provinces. While not an official government entity, it exists as a perceived voting bloc and cultural corridor bound together by shared political history, heritage, and regional pride. To wrap up, understanding region allows us to break down complex geography into meaningful patterns. Whether defined by official administrative lines, economic transport corridors, or historical cultural identity, regions show us how space is organized and perceived.